am NetMoverSitan. In this episode, I shall continue the creation of the line between the Tower of Kerbenurg and the second agricultural tower. Oh wait, no. Not that one. The access points involving the underground, or rather the underwater glass tunnel. Yes, that's one. That's what I'm making a underground rail route to. I want to speed up the journey, or at least make it less potato intensive. As for projects, I've started uploading Super Hot. And honestly, compared to how I thought it was going to be received, I think it went quite well. Although I really must get around to completing the preparations for Shovel Knight, as there are not many episodes of Dark Souls 3 Ashen Madman to upload. No, there isn't. And as of this episode of Minecraft Weekly World of Towers, it's getting close to the good bit. Which I could only describe as the glass cannon's nightmare. Something of which I thought was the PvP boss battle. But that turned out to be much easier than I thought it would be. Yeah. Thanks to a weapon that was once wielded by a combination of some anime rejects and something from Frozen. And she caused some problems for me with her three-phase boss battle. Yes. That's just how I like it. You know, I'm really gonna miss the From Software big middle finger to hand holding. I think that's the best way to describe, well, From Software's Hateful Masochist range of games. They are not for those who are considered casuals. Then again, there's this one bloke called DSP who got through all of them. And that's someone who boldly refused to accept reality. Or as some would call it, get good. But again, that's why some people visited his channel in the first place. Not to watch skillful gameplay. Although he didn't defeat those two optional bosses, who are basically two weaker versions of the King's Pet with dark rather than frost magic. Although some accuse him of relying too much on the chats. And blaming the game on his mistakes, but that's not something that I care about. I bet some of them were surprised they got through the game at all. Although, if you want someone representing your country, let us just say the Orange President. Even he'd know better than to pick someone like him. I mean, he'd be the embodiment of America. No. Not the best way to represent your country. In fact, he'd probably be someone that the North Koreans would want to visit North Korea to show how lumpen and useless the West is. Yeah, and this is a country that's basically a Cold War relic. Someone who refuses to believe that what they're doing, it just doesn't work, does it? And despite what's seen in propaganda, all the good stuff goes to the military and those who are ruling over them. You do so more due of birth rather than merits, despite what they may say. The one who rules over them is basically a king in all but name. Someone who's more than willing to get rid of rivals within his own family if it suits him. Allegedly, of course. One of them is not confirmed at this time. Yeah. And it seems that at least the military has some kind of Napoleon complex. Basically, small person, big mouth. An inflated sense of self-worth. Yeah, Britain had that once. Now look at it. It's now a bad joke that wasn't funny the first time. Yeah, I'm talking about the kind of joke that even American comedy movies wouldn't use. It's that bad. And yet some would believe that Britain has still got it. When in fact it lost it and never got it back long ago. Hard to know who's willing to devour Britain first. Then again, I don't think they'll get much for their trouble. In fact, I did a Shrine of Psychosis vlog special. Which was introduced with the rather flatulent variant of God Save the Queen. As if to say, Britain, what a big load of... I think you get the idea. Nationalism. What good has it ever done? Now, a certain character in BioShock might have been questionable with his actions, perhaps even went a bit power hungry. But he was right about one thing. It's the king or whatever authority figure you want to think of and country crowd. They're the ones who bring destruction. And make it out to be something righteous. Disgusting, isn't it? Do you know what else is disgusting? That there are some places where livestock, yeah, you heard me, livestock, have a higher standing in society than the female population. Now that doesn't make sense. And you know how much I've lost it. I mean, if a guy in a bunny mask sees something that doesn't make sense, you know it's bad. Now with Super Hot, I'll probably be alternating between that and other secondary projects. Yes, starting with the main story and another mode, and then I'll do a different secondary project, then switch back to the... Yeah, there are multiple modes, not just story mode. Yeah, I'm probably going to be at it for a while with Super Hot. Although that doesn't mean I'll be focusing entirely on that, as that'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Especially as some of you might be looking forward to me doing Shovel Knight. I've got the first of the title images ready. Well, thanks to Doggy080 making them. Trust me, for what I had planned for the title image for Shovel Knight, it's beyond my artistic capabilities. I'm going to have fun with the voice acting, that's what. In fact, some of you might be thinking, well, it's about time you've done it. Or rather, started doing it. Well, I was getting around to it. Although, at the rate I'm going with one of the modes of Super Hot, I'll be starting it sooner than you think. And not just because I'm running out of parts for Dark Souls 3. Ah, good. I've committed Sorry. Didn't know what I was saying there. Well, what else is new? I've made a connection. those who are thinking of secondary projects, forget it if you want Mirror's Edge. I had a hard time doing that sort of thing with magic powers. Can you imagine how hard it would be for me to do that without them? Okay, let's block off the redundant tunnels. So that I can, well, make sure that I don't build along the wrong route. This route is a bit more direct. Oh, and I must do a little more on this. Because at this rate, I'm not really going to be going anywhere with it. I still haven't found the stronghold. And I've been so focused on Super Hoss, I haven't been going anywhere with the prototype arena or the underwater base, or even a lighthouse to build around the Nether gates. Does anyone think it would be a good idea for me to build a direct tunnel between Nether gates? One that allows me to go between one and the other without fear of ghasts and other things attacking me. And considering that the Nether is 1/8 the size of the material universe, it would mean that fast travel might not be an accurate description of it. Right, best get rid of what I don't need. And also make some decorative blocks. Yeah, also some redstone blocks to streamline the storage. They will come in handy. Want some redstone torches. And also redstone for the powered rail. Oh yes, and I must remember to put those bones with the others, so I can use them with the garden tower that is still incomplete. As for the iron, it is now a good idea to smelt it. Yes, smelt it all. Iron is needed for the tracks of the rail system. Yeah. I'd best make sure that's... Oh, right. Although, it's a good idea to have it in a place where I can put it together with other blocks of iron. And besides, I remember there are some blocks of glass in the furnaces in the second agricultural tower. The mushroom tower, I'd prefer to call it. Partly because it resembles a mushroom in its appearance. And no, I don't mean the magic kind. I don't think magic abilities feature in this. Not without modding, anyway. And I prefer to leave it alone. The game, I mean, it would most likely corrupt the save data if I went around messing with things that I don't understand. Oh wait, I could make some gold nuggets by melting down the gold equipment. Let's look around the furnaces for any glass blocks. I can put them somewhere closer to where they're needed, or rather, where they will be needed. Good start on the base of the arena prototype. With all those cobblestone blocks. And then, well, gather more for the seating. Yes. Perhaps I should make some iron golems. as the audience. Although I'd best make sure there's something that prevents them from attacking the combatant. Yes, that would be irritating, wouldn't it? I mean, it's not as if it's some organised brawl. Like I've heard that they're thinking of organising in Russia. I mean, groups of people fighting each other while under the influence of alcohol as a sport. Who thought that was a good idea? Yeah. This is someone who is driven a bit mad by those who kept him up. I mean, pyromania was one of the after effects that lasted long after. And even that sounds crazy. I mean, it might be a bit barking, but I have standards. That sort of thing falls below acceptable standards. Yeah, it's not going to be exactly even. But there again, it doesn't have to be. Although I can easily modify it when I get around the curtain of water. Yes. That ring of stone is there for a reason. It's to make sure that the water lines up. I'm not ready for that yet. What I need to be ready for, however, is creating something to isolate the monsters from the sun, so as I can create a place where I can expect them to be at any time. Yeah, at this rate I'll be completing the base for the prototype arena. For the arena that I have plans to fight the Wither in, I'll be thinking bigger. And when I mean bigger, I mean the kind of subtlety that you find in some American muscle cars. And for those who don't know what I mean, I'm talking about not a lot of subtlety. Well, what I have planned, and you're not gonna miss it. That's all I can say about it. Partly because I haven't built it yet. I'm still looking for the stronghold that leads to the end. Along with the place I want to put the arena. Although I do have the Ender Eyes that I need to open the gates. The problem is finding the gates. Yeah, finding the gates is a problem, considering that it's underground and you need to use the Eyes of Ender just to find it. I know its approximate location, somewhere northeast, but that's about it. In fact, I've dedicated an entire episode to searching for it. Yeah, that's right. Searching for it. And fighting off anything that's trying to kill me. Yes, punish the bad monsters. Yeah. Barely enough to complete the base. Now just needs some more to create the rest of it. Yeah, I know it seems up and down, but until next time, hail the rabbit!